welcome back to my channel. My name's Christina, or BrightLineQueen, and I've lost over 50 pounds since May doing something called BrightLine Eating. It's no flour, no sugar, no problem. I'm just dropping the lbs like crazy. On the road trip, my action plan is to have one meal out today and the rest of my meals normal regimented meals, and I will show you exactly what I'm eating. So I forgot to film my breakfast this morning, so I'm just going to show you what I do for breakfast. I always have these little muffins on hand. So I make them, if you see me on Instagram, like I'm always making muffins. And right now I have 12 in my freezer and I have 3 in my fridge because I just ate 3 today. So I did have 6, but you know. So that is what I had for breakfast. I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and then get started unpacking my lunch because we gotta get out of here. Today we're going to visit my husband's parents. They live about an hour and a half away, and I wanna show you my fast lunch that I put together. So I like to have hard-boiled eggs on hand. So in this lunch I have 2 hard-boiled eggs, 6 ounces of carrots and celery, and then 1 ounce of cheese for my fat, and then I'll be bringing an apple as well. This is super easy, fast lunch on the go. All right, so this is what I'm doing on the little road trip. I've got my prayer map. I love this. I love all the little different spots to fill in how I want to pray. It really lays it out clearly for me. I'm worried about, people I'm praying for, thank you for, dear Heavenly Father, what's happening in my life, other things that I need to share with you, God. I just feel like this is so clear and it really helps me prayer journal. Then I've got a new book I'm reading. This is the 40-Day Sugar Fast by Wendy Speak, and I really am enjoying it. It's a super good one. And this is my gratitude journal. I just got it from my mom actually, and I'm creating it, you know, into my gratitude journal. I use this as my gratitude journal. I like to write down one thing I'm thankful for about my husband, one thing I'm thankful for about my daughter, and one thing I'm thankful for about myself, and then anything extra every single day. That's what I like to do. And then I have some goals over here. I just kind of use this journal honestly for everything, but I always try and write in it every single day. Then to drink, I have my favorite flavor of LaCroix. This is Lemon Cello. And I also have my huge jug of water. I like to drink about 4 of these a day. It's a little over a gallon. That's how I feel my very best.
Yeah, here. I can see it.
I got it.
Yes.
All right.
That's what it is. It's just
I busted one.
Wow.
Oh yeah, so it don't fade out on the.
That's on the, make sure that where I pressed it, all that is on the inside.
Yeah, you gotta fill it inside out.
Yes.
Hi guys, after our travel day yesterday, I went straight to sleep, and I want to tell you about a struggle I had yesterday. Normally my meal times are super regimented. Like I wake up, I have food at 8 or 9, then I have food at 12 or 1, then I have food at 5 or 6. Like that is how I eat my meals. So it's always about the same times that I'm eating. Yesterday I wasn't able to do that. I had my lunch at 12 noon and then I had my dinner at 3:30, and that's when we went to like that burger joint. And to be honest, like the food probably wasn't quite enough. It did not feel like it was enough to me. And that is the problem with eating out, you guys. Eating out, I feel like, opens a lot of problems sometimes for me. I feel like eating out can open Pandora's box in the chatter department, because I start thinking, was that enough? Was that exactly what I needed? I'm feeling hungry though. And maybe it's some of the ingredients like that's in the food. Like today I have a headache and it's probably because there was MSG in that food. And that is typical what happens after I eat out. But anyway, yeah, it could be some of the ingredients in the food. It could be just like that I didn't have my scale there and I wasn't measuring everything. And like, I don't know, it just kind of opens Pandora's box for me. So I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. So we got in the car, it was like 8:30 p.m. We got in the car to ride home and I was exhausted mentally, physically. I mean, I felt like sleeping, but my whole body kind of hurt, so I couldn't sleep, you know, and I can't sleep upright and I couldn't put my seat back because my daughter was in the back. So anyway, I was just like depleted to the nth degree, like completely depleted. We had seen so many family members and friends yesterday, so it was just complete depletion. So I had some pieces of cheese that I was like handing my daughter like to snack on, and I started to eat them. So I ate 1 piece of cheese, then I ate 2 pieces of cheese. I didn't even think about my EAP, to be honest. I was so tired. I just like was so depleted, I didn't even think about it. After the second piece, I felt strong compulsion to keep eating. Mind you, there was no hunger, okay? Like there was no physical hunger. I was just stressed and tired and I felt just off basically with the timing of the meal and everything. So there was no hunger. I was just slipping a little bit. So what I did to help myself from slipping completely off is I texted my friend. I call her my BFF, my bright friend forever. There was like no emojis because I'm like an emoji girl, you know? And there was no emojis. I was just like, oh, I gotta go way back here. At 8:28 p.m. last night, I said, reaching out because I just had blurred lines. Ate 2 bites of cheese and not at mealtime, committing to cleaning it up right now. I had dinner too early because of traveling. It messed me up I had dinner too early because of traveling and it messed me up a little, and just a pure exhaustion today. So she replies with, I'm lovingly holding your commitment. Great job catching yourself early in the blurry. No blame, no shame, permission to be human, and you can choose to pivot. Life got lifey. I'm here to support you through it. Can you take a hot shower? Lean on God. He is always caring for you. So I just wanted to share that little like text exchange because I was not able to activate my EAP. Like it just wasn't gonna happen. So my lines got a little blurred, but I was able to stop the impulse by reaching out. So anyway, I wanted to talk about this blurred lines idea because it's actually really benefited me, because when I eat an extra bite or two, like what I did, it was 2 pieces of cheese, I consider that a blurry line. And that means that I didn't break my lines, I just blurred them a little bit, and I want to get them crystal clear again. So I feel like sometimes some people are so dramatic about their lines. Everything has to be regimented and perfect or else it's broken, and if it's broken, might as well shatter it, right? That creates like the what the hell effect, you know, like, okay, 2 pieces of cheese, I'm a failure, my lines are broken, it's time to eat everything I see. And that's a typical mindset, it really is. That is why I'm very careful what words I use. I don't use broken lines. I say they're blurred lines and I want to get them clean as fast as possible. And I still work on the resuming. I want to resume as fast as possible with blurred lines too. But I just want to kind of share this because I feel like this mindset where I view it differently than probably typical people, I don't know, seems like I view it differently, has actually really benefited me and helped me. I'm definitely not one of those people who's gonna throw away my whole day because of some blurred lines. And this is just a reminder that none of us are perfect. You can be working the program perfectly and still have days where you're a little wobbly, and that's okay. That's where you reach out for support. That's where you have like accountability, like what I'm doing right now. Like this helps me talking about it today with you guys, just because you are my trusted friend. Like we are a little oasis here. And I know that you guys of all people would understand that some days your lines may get a little wobbly and you don't want to throw away your whole day, because that's not really treating yourself as somebody who matters, and it's not really treating yourself with permission to be human. So I don't know if this gentle approach will help anybody, but I definitely wanted to share it because treating myself gently with a lot of self-compassion and also self-awareness has been very important, and really changing my wording around things. Maybe I should call him for a call and like do a coaching call and ask like, hey, what are broken lines? Like what should my brain be considering broken lines? Because for me, like timing of meals and portion, I consider those a little bit blurred. That's what I consider. It doesn't mean that I want to continue blurring. It just means that I consider it like, you know, not broken yet. And then flour and sugar I would consider like full on broken. So that is like, that is how I have worked my program though, and that has been working for me, because when I do get those blurred lines, I don't throw in all the lines. So it's kind of an interesting thought that like everybody kind of works their program a little bit differently, and just to kind of, I just wanted to give a little insight in how I've been working mine. All right, now let's talk about what am I doing to replenish myself after a blurred line yesterday, after like a little bit of a struggle. So today I am resting a lot. I slept in, I took a shower. My husband is out with my daughter, so he's taking care of her, so I can just like relax and regroup a little bit, journal, stuff like that. Stuff that really makes me feel like, okay, I got this, you know. And really just focusing on the root issue. For me, the root issue was like complete utter exhaustion, and that is what I need to focus on. So I think that sometimes like we overcomplicate food. like if our basic needs are not being met, like it's really hard to have self-control. So if my basic need of sleep is not being met, if my basic need of time alone, like I'm a time alone type of person, like I need it every day, honestly. So if that is not being met, it's hard for me to really have crystal clear lines. So a lot of this journey is just self-awareness and realizing, okay, my whole life has to be kind of prioritized around this so that I can do this and do it well and do it once, one time losing weight and done. That's what I want. So I really have to prioritize that if I want that. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm resting, I'm rejuvenating, I'm purposely resting, which as somebody who likes to go, that's something I struggle with for sure. So I'm wishing you a beautiful, bright day. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.